Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my friends. Welcome to the Trap FM slash talk show when we are talking about music, basically. Today, afternoon or tonight topic is going to be about music streaming services. So, as you can see, as the topic of stream, which are actually doing right now, is Apple Music, is it better than Spotify? Is it going to be kill the Spotify? That's the question. That's the question. And we are going to start with some pretty damn good news. So, last week, Apple announced that Apple Music streaming service are going to upgrade. They're going on the next level. Why? How? It's really simple. They just announced that they're going to step up their quality of the music, and this is not everything. They're also about to include a new level of listening to the music, and basically this music is also going to be some kind of connected with Dolby Atmos, like 4D audio, kind of stuff like that. Let's get into it at the beginning. So, as you already heard, Apple Music decided I think it was last or 2 weeks ago, Apple Music announced that they're going to upgrade their music services, Apple Music, by upgrading the quality of the music which is available on Apple Music right now. They didn't set like the details. They call it lossless audio, but I'm sure that this quality is going to be compared to something like FLAC. So let's call that quality audio is going to be stepping up as quality that you can listen to the music from good hi-fi devices, from the vinyls LP. And that's the thing. This is something new. Also, the second feature is going to be an special Dolby Atmos work. They're going to work with the Dolby Atmos to deliver and like new way of listening music, like the 4D. To be honest, I don't remember how they calling it. It's calling like Dolby Atmos feature, and this is going to be something which is going to be just available for a special type of devices, like the headphones, like the newest AirPods, everything with W1 chip and more, because not just Apple, not just stuff which is like producing by Apple, like the headphones, etc., have to be accepting that feature. There's going to be more devices which are, I guess, probably already, you might have some of them. What does it mean? What does it mean? It's really simple. This might be an killer feature for the rest of the streaming services. Why? They announced that they're going to step up with the music quality, which is pretty important because right now you are streaming the music on Apple Music in, they saying that 264 kbps, or I don't know if we are having, I don't know if we even having the 320 kbps. For comparison, you can transfer the quality from the vinyls, and good, yeah, like the vinyls, it's around 120, 1.2k or 1.4k kbps. What does it mean? The one of the previous episodes of the talk show slash podcast, I was telling you about the vinyls, the LPs, and basically by the simplest explanation, how to explain it to you, my friends, is imagine that you're listening to the song all the time and you're listening to the song on a better audio, which is better quality, and you get better setup to listen to that music. And you can hear the sounds, some like low ends, high ends in that song, which you never heard before. or maybe you'll be able also with that Dolby Atmos for the audio, let's call it like that, here to some new features, some new in the music. It could be like something new, interactive for you. So in my opinion, this is something really interesting, and why I'm saying this is going to be a killer feature, this could be a killer feature for different app streaming services, is really simple. They just said that they're going to step up this stuff and they're going to keep the same price. And I think for the beginning, this could be in marketing, but also I don't think so, because Apple is a really big company, and I think, it's 2021, and we got really good quality and a lot of like headphones, the music devices to listen to music from. They are able to, give us really good quality, to receive really good quality of the audio. Even if you got like the AirPods Pro with the noise cancelling and etc., they also having some of the features like that for the audio when you're like listening from the phone and etc. And they're going to starting to put that technology into the music. Some of the music are already featuring that. But maybe let's start for the beginning and let's talk a little bit about streaming services. Let's have a discussion about that. So today I want to talk a little bit about the three main music services which are using, I guess. You are using that, I'm using those on a daily basis, and those are one of the most popular, which are actually music streaming services. And I think those three ones that we are going to talk about, they've been like the first ones which are started to do it, to play you the music, for the paid subscription, pay you the commercial music, not like SoundCloud, where you can upload your own music to listen for free. We're not gonna talk about stuff like that today. So maybe let's start for like the strongest, the bigger guy, which is out there on the market right now, and it's Spotify. Spotify, it's a giant thing, to be honest. It have around 345 million subscribers. To be honest, when I was trying to check up on the like latest details about it, basically I can say that there's a lot of people which are also paying for the subscription, because as you know, everyone can listen to the Spotify if it's available in the country, because it's also important. Spotify is not available everywhere, but I think it's coming to all of the streaming services. And basically Spotify have something around 70 million songs. And today we are also going to be a little bit focusing about comparing the Spotify and Apple Music. And lately I know that Spotify raised its prices all around the globe. And right now Spotify started to invest it more and focusing also more, not just about the music, also they're starting to playing a little bit more podcast stuff happening. Right now let's go back to the Apple Music. With the Apple Music, when we are comparing those two, Apple Music have 75 million songs. There's 60 million paid subscribers. That's the difference. It got less, definitely less than the Spotify, but all of those are paid subscribers. So when you're using Apple Music, you're not having any advertisements as you have on the Spotify. What can we talk about Apple Music? We're gonna get to comparison between Spotify and Apple Music, and the third one of the one also, like right now he's not big. Let's be honest about that. Tidal, but he was this streaming service was also one of the first ones created by Jay-Z. So it's also interesting in my opinion. And Tidal had something that Spotify is doing right now, but in a different way. Because on Tidal, you could have like the basic plan with like normal quality of the audio, like basic quality of the audio, for around $10. And there was like also plan with hi-fi audio, which costs like $20 per month, around something like that. We're not going to talk about like the prices, but you can see here they have two options. So you want to hear music in a good quality, you have to pay more. They have around 60 million songs, so lower than Spotify and Apple Music. That's kind of sucks. And it got just I got some info from 2019, so I couldn't find any actual like confirmed numbers, but it got around 3 million subscribers. Because as we know, all of those are you need to have paid subscription. Only Spotify have option when you don't need to have paid subscription to listen to the music, which in my opinion is also something great. So about the Tidal, I think I heard that Jay-Z already sold the company. I'm not sure about that. You can correct me on this one if he sold or he's planning to sell. I don't know to who. I don't remember. Maybe to Amazon or something like that. I don't remember. Doesn't matter. Tidal. The only thing that I wanted to talk about the Tidal is because Tidal was basically first company, first corporation that have the hi-fi audio of quality of the audio in their options, but it was way more expensive and it wasn't working on everything. So from my personal experience, I wasn't able to use the Tidal. I mean the hi-fi option, because I just had a Tidal which my friend used to have it, shared the password with me, so I was able to listen to The Life of Pablo by Kanye West, because at the beginning it was just available over there as exclusive. And also when I was reading about the Tidal, their library of the music is pretty poor. And the most people are coming to the service was by just exclusive access to like the Kanye West album, and I think it was also the Beyonce album, the Lemonade. I think I'm right about that. And right now it's keep on losing people, because when I was using the app, it's not that comfortable to use it, and they don't have that much music, and I think it's not so convenient. Like right now we're gonna come back to the comparison between Apple Music and Spotify. So uh, one thing also, they invest in quality rather than archives. Uh, Yes, but you know, right now, this one is saying that they invest in quality rather than archives, and right now you can see that quality it's not that kind of a big deal when Apple Music can do it right now. They're the new features like the better quality of the audio and the Dolby Atmos audio. They're going to be starting be available this summer, and it's going to be for everyone which already have the Apple Music, and they will not change the price. So this is going to have big effect on the streaming services, and we're gonna come to that. So right now I would like to come over to talk and compare the Spotify app and Apple Music. So I think the user at the beginning it was a little bit more concerned, because when you had your phone, basically we can say that the Android phone, that music app that you're having when you're already starting with Android phone, uh, there's like Google Music, or maybe right now it's like YouTube Music. Maybe they change it to that, but basically at the beginning there wasn't stuff like that. You're just having your app, basic app, when you can like download the music over there. There was also option to maybe buy music over there, but it was shitty. And it wasn't offering the streaming services. So people on the phones, on like Android phones, they have two options or three options, but we want to just focus on Spotify and Apple Music. So they have just those two. And like the killer feature from Spotify at the beginning was the option that it was available for free. So you could just download that shit, use it for free. That's fucking awesome. I think it's one of the greatest features, that one of the best plans that I ever decide to do. but also it's coming up with a minus for the artists. We're gonna come to that in a little bit. So uh, that's the thing. Also on the Android phone, it was also available to download the Apple Music. It's still working. You can download it. I was testing that, and it's working pretty fine. So in my opinion, like right now it's changed. Like everything basically depends on which type of device you are using, I would say. Because for example, you're getting an iPhone, you're getting the Apple app, Apple Music, and just music app from the beginning on the phone, and it's more convenient, more comfortable. And I'm gonna also share my experience from with this streaming service for me, because I'm using the Apple Music for a long time. I think since they start, it was available in Poland. To the Spotify, it's like outside app. I don't know how many Android devices are already have like the deal with Spotify to have it pre-installed on the phone, so you can use it also. But basically, you got Android using Spotify. You got Apple Music. More people deciding to use Apple Music then, because, as I said, it's convenient. So that's one of the reasons. And it's not only that. For example, PlayStation. I don't know about the Xbox. You can let me know if you are using Xbox, which application you got available over there, because Sony have a deal with Spotify, and when you're downloading when you're having the PlayStation, like for example on my PS5, I'm sure that the Spotify was pre-installed, or it was in suggestions to do you like to listen to the music from Spotify? No chance for Apple Music, and I think there's not even like the Tidal over there. So if you want to listen to the music on the console, on PlayStation, PS4, PS5, I think right now the only option is and the best option is Spotify, and it's pretty good, well done. I think it's a good deal, because a lot of people, like for example me, when I was playing some car games, when I was having some race and etc., like Need for Speed, it was really fucking awesome to play your own playlist instead of like playing the music from outside device. I think it's also coming down to the PCs. If you got the Apple device, it's more convenient to use the Apple Music program, uh, because it's really. At the beginning it was iTunes, because in iTunes I think right now they changed the name. It's not iTunes no more. Am I right about that? Let me just check it. No, it's just music. Right now they changed the name to music. So at the beginning it was iTunes, and with the iTunes you was also able to save the stuff on the phone, do the backup, and etc. etc. You probably know shit about that. Right now they changed it to just to the music, and it's connected with the Apple Music, and it's pretty damn cool. So this is one of the things. There's a lot of users which are based on the device which you're using. Some of people started to. Second thing is also about why not too many people are not changing to the different streaming services, because right now there is like YouTube Music, Amazon Music, these and shit ton of music services. Even Datpiff is offering to listen to the commercial music. I think even SoundCloud is also doing that, but because Spotify, Apple Music was like one of the first streaming services, everybody already had their accounts over there. Everybody make down their own playlist over there, and I think, like for example, there are people which are changing from Android phone to the Apple phone, and they already using the Spotify, and they're installing Spotify, and that's cool. Later in the latest iPhone update, when you're using Siri, like, hey Siri, I don't want to everybody turn your phones right now, so I'm not gonna say it that loud. And you saying like play music, it's asking you which streaming services you would like to use, and it's gonna give you an options from the app that you got installed on the phone. So that's pretty cool. I respect that they giving you that option, because before it was just playing music from the music app from Apple Music basically. So that was could be annoying. So the I think the most important stuff, and right now the thing that's gonna keep on people to their streaming service that they're keep on using right now, one of the arguments is that they build their library already. They have their playlist, they have their library with all the music that they're listening to. It's already years that we are building that library, and I to be honest, I can't fucking imagine like right now switching to the spot, let's say to the Tidal, and deleting the Apple Music when I have like music collected by like 5, 6, or even more years, and go with that all over again, create all the playlists all over again. That would be so fucking annoying. And I having that in situations because for the Trap FM, like for example on Facebook, you can even see here on the podcast below, if you go to the informations, there's even a graphic when I prepared like the playlist when I was doing like finish up the summing of the year, music summing of the year, and I always like to create a playlist for me and you. So all of us can like check out the music, like all the releases from this year, and like top 10. I like to do that playlist. I know that some of you are also enjoying to check this out, and what I have to do, like because I'm using iPhone smartphone, Apple smartphone, and I'm creating the playlist on this Apple Music, and then I have to do it one more time on the Spotify, and it's so fucking annoying because you are not able to import that. They should add this feature. That could be an amazing feature for people. You know, like for example, I have Apple Music, you get Spotify, and I'm not able to send you a playlist. So that's kind of annoying. They should like set up a deal, have that feature when I can send you a playlist, and which the song which are available on those streaming service, you'll be able to play that playlist. That would be fucking awesome. That's a good idea, but I don't think they're gonna work on it because it's still a tough business when every person which is listening to the music, you know, they want to keep you with yourself, to pay their money, not to the different company. Understandable. I don't know what I'm explaining you this one. I know. So that's one of the reasons why people might not be able to switch it up. But we're talking about Spotify and Apple Music. Imagine right now that there are people which are paying $20. They're paying $20 for Tidal Hi-Fi because they like to listen to the music in high quality. Of course, if you want to listen to the music in a good quality, you need to have good audio setup, like good headphones. AirPods are also the AirPods Pro with the noise cancelling. They're also playing pretty good. But of course, there are much better. I think the Sony XRF blah blah 10,067, something like that. They're also like wireless, and I heard they have amazing quality of audio. And imagine, of course, you can also play it from like a stereo system that you have at home, and that's fucking awesome because when the Apple Music are going to step up and this upgrade is going to be available, I'm sure that people that have the Tidal, they're gonna cancel their subscription because the Apple Music subscription, it's cost $10 per month for like single subscription. There's a lot of options right now. You can buy like some kind of like family package when you're paying around $10 or $15 to have space in the cloud, Apple Music, Apple TV, and Apple Arcade to play games. And it's up to like for the family cloud, and it's up for you can sign up like 6 people in it. So that's fucking crazy. It's like I'm sure that Tidal are going to lose probably all of that people which are having that hi-fi option. I think there are going to be people which are having the Spotify and they might switch to the Apple Music. And right now, let's compare that stuff. What I was talking about, which are like pros and cons about like Spotify and Apple Music. First thing first, let's talk about the music library. Apple Music have more songs than Spotify. And I got some details over here, and are pretty fresh. That on Spotify there are 70 million songs around that, plus the podcast, and on Apple Music there's 75 million, around 75 million songs. Also, they have some kind of podcast, but I think Apple have like own app for podcast. So I think maybe they're also going to, merge that stuff together in the future, or maybe they're already doing that. But you can also upload your podcast to Apple Music. So it's not like that kind of big deal. So what I'm talking about, 5 million songs, and I'm sure about that you definitely heard of some music, and you were searching for some music on Spotify and couldn't find it. Even when I'm making the playlist for Spotify, sometimes the music which is available on Apple Music, it's not like exclusive. Sometimes they're doing some exclusive. Lately, artists are understandable, and they know that to respect the fans, they're trying to release music which is available everywhere, on the commercial, of course, stuff, on the commercial places. And yes, this is one of the plus of the Apple Music. Second thing, of course, they're fighting between each other about the features. Like also like the feature which is better at the Spotify is uploading the music to social media like Instagram and etc. And it's working better because you can upload over there with the lyrics, and that's pretty awesome. Right now, Apple Music started to doing something with that. You can upload the song with the lyrics, but nobody's able to play that song, so that's kind of sucks ass. But there are a lot of problems with the copyright strikes, so that's kind of sucks ass. We can't do shit about that basically right now. Let's talk to another aspect. I think the biggest plus of Spotify is that the app is available for free. Of course, in Spotify there are also different plans of the subscriptions. There was even an option for the college student subscription. It was like cheap, but they raised the price, so that's the minus. But again, there are also some minus of free Spotify, because when you're on the PlayStation, basically everything's going pretty well. Everything's working pretty well when you're playing the music on the PlayStation. But when it's coming down on the computer, it's also pretty okay. Of course, the advertisements are annoying, but you have to deal with it. You want to listen that shit for free, you have to watch the advertisement. The artists have to make their money. Understandable. But when you're coming down to the app, and you want to buy, and you want to listen the music from the Spotify, and you're going to searching for something, you can't play the specific song. You have to, like, for example, let's say that I want to play, I don't know, Kanye West, Heartless, something like that. And if it's available on Spotify, you can't play directly the song. You have to play like range of the songs on shuffle, and that's fucking annoying. Second thing, if you want to listen to the playlist or the album, you can't play the specific songs. You have to play on shuffle, and that's fucking dumb. But I understand they want to force people on the phone. They're doing really aggressive style of business over there for people to force them to pay for the subscription and to avoid this stuff. That's big minus in my opinion. I'm not enjoying to listen to the free Spotify on the phone. When it's paid, everything is fine. I like the features when they're doing some exclusive stuff, but right now a lot of streaming services doing some exclusive stuff with the artist. Like I was talking about Apple Music, that doing some before they have some exclusive content with the artists before they're releasing their own music. For example, it was like at the beginning of the pandemic last year, basically Snoop Dogg was doing podcasts for Apple Music and etc. A lot of interesting happening over there. They have really good connections, I would say. And third, next important thing to talk about is the money which artists are earning by per play of the song. And so far I know, because Spotify is for free. Not too many people which are have Spotify are paying for the subscription. uh, they need to push a lot of advertisements or get a lot of revenue, to get good money. So far I know that artists are not making good money out of Spotify. I don't know about the Tidal. On Apple Music, I think I heard that the pay wage is pretty okay. Artists are not complaining about that. And also, this is this is like the topic for a whole podcast. Uh, this have and you can already recognize that it have bad influence on the artists, on the whole music industry, because uh, their artists are doing some more dirty plays. They're playing dirty in the new music releases just to get more money out of the streaming services. It's really simple because, for example, I'm gonna explain you just like that. It's really simple to understand. Like, let's say that you releasing a song on Spotify and it got 5 minutes, and you, let's say, get like, I don't know how much they're getting, but it's a really small amount of money. Basically, by that means people enjoying the music, they're gonna listen to whole 5 minutes. Even if they're going to put it on a repeat, they will not get as, this is important right now, they will not get as much listens, playtime, repeats, as they can do, but they cut the song. And this is what's happening right now. And right now I'm keep on more understanding this thing. They basically doing really simple business move. Okay, what if I'm gonna put my song to make it 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes? People, and it's gonna be good. So let's say that he will cut off the outro or the hook, so people are going to put it on repeat, and in that 5 minutes, like the song could be, they're gonna play it 2 times. Or if they make it 1.5 minutes, they're gonna play it even 3 times. So uh, I think, I hope you are able to understand what I'm talking about. This changing the industry. The music is kind of shorter. It's also kind of forcing the artist to do this shit, and it's not good. The influence of that is pretty bad, because as I told you, you can enjoy the song, but sometimes they cutting out the song, they making stuff longer. You saw that there's a lot of apps releasing right now with 5 or 6 songs. All of them, they're not even like long. And you might be like, if you didn't know about that, maybe you are just recognizing the whole issue right now. It doesn't have to be an issue. That depends also on you. Maybe you're enjoying that, but for me, I'm listening to some of the songs. I'm not gonna give you like any examples right now, but I'm listening. I used to listen to some of the songs, and I could feel in it that something is kind of wrong here. Like, and I understand they cutting up the song, like the cutting of the hook or maybe the outro, just to make song a little bit shorter so they can get more replays on that. Second thing is that uh, artists, they're doing kind of dirty plays also when they're keep hanging on one song and they keep pushing and forcing everybody to listen to it, keep on listening it, or I don't know, let's say after a long time they're coming back with next song. Why? I can say it, and I can suggest, this is just my opinion, that right, I think we can say like that a song which they're releasing is kind of investment. They putting their time, their fame, they work for it, uh, and their money to make a song. It's like investment, so they need to get their money back. So what I'm suggesting, what I'm thinking about, what they're doing, they got projections, and they probably know when, or they will know when the song is gonna get paid back. So for them, it's not, it's not calculating well with the money to release the next song when, like, let's say the one getting a lot of good views, a lot of listening time. because people will start listening to the new song and they will stop listening to the old song because it's gonna be old, it's gonna be something fresh, new to listen to. That's why you can also right now recognize, if you didn't know about that, that we have to wait for the music a little bit longer. And there's, I, I'm not gonna say the names, but there's some artists which are doing that, and we can't blame in total the artist. Remember, big artists, they have a shit ton of people which are taking care of that stuff. They're doing calculations and they knew, bruh, you can do it like that, release song and song after song, but you will not get enough, as much money as you could just release one song and wait fucking half of the year and then release a new song, because you'll get fucking rich as you can release 10 songs in that time by just doing one. This is also something that I don't like, and this is kind of big minus of Spotify. This change and the minus of this have influence on all of the streaming music services, because because it happens over here, they're getting less money over here, and the song is gonna be available on all the streaming services. The whole plan is gonna happen on all the streaming services. So that's one of the minus of why the Spotify is free. But we will be seeing the affection is happening right now, and we're gonna see it in the upcoming years. So you'll be, if you didn't know about that, right now you might be able to recognize that from your favorite artist, if he's doing that or not. I would, you know what, I would love to get a big or medium range artist to talk about that, and that would be fucking awesome to have info and knew about it from that artist, to go through details like that. But maybe also they have kind of deals, and maybe they're also not able to talk about that stuff, so that's kind of success. So this is like the minus of Spotify, because when you're having Apple Music, you have to pay for it. It's not extra much money comparing to the music which you have to buy it. And right now I'm gonna get to my story. By the way, a long time ago I was kinda working from one of the Polish magazines. It was called Hit Radar, and over there I was writing down articles about the music. So you can know that I'm doing this for a long time, this whole music thing. And I, even on one of the first streams, I was showing you the magazines because I got them at home. Maybe I can bring it when we'll be celebrating 1 year of streaming on Twitch, because I think I'm gonna do a little event about that, and it's happening pretty soon. I think in June, or maybe I already passed that. I'll have to check on it. Don't worry. And I was writing some stuff about that, and I did one article about those music streaming services. So I got a little bit of knowledge about that. But let's come to my personal experience with all that shit. So at the beginning, long time ago, before the streaming services, I was buying CDs for the car. I was downloading music. I was kinda pirate. you know, I didn't have money to buy music. When I was starting making some money, I was starting to buying the music from iTunes. Like I was buying the whole albums when I was downloading that. And later on, there was the streaming services, so I signed up for Apple Music, and since then I'm staying on Apple Music, and I'm not moving out from that. And what I wanted to tell you, fuck, I lost the sentence. The thing is that at the beginning, yeah, also there was some issues with the streaming services, but coming to that, experience was that I was paying basically for one album as much as we can get as much as we have access to 75 million songs right now. Is it worth it? Of course it's worth it. I'm sure that all of you are using music streaming services because it's something basic. It's amazing. You don't have money, you can use Spotify. This is also a beautiful and also terrible feature in the same time. But yes, what I want to say into the conclusion is that I think the newest features of Apple Music, they're gonna be a revolution. Uh, there might be like suspicions that they might be uh, change the price for bigger in the future, but we'll see about that. Also, another thing, because if you are using music streaming services, you got an option for the paid options to download that music, and I'm sure a lot of you are downloading the music because right now it's not a problem to get a phone with a lot of storage in it or on your computer. And uh, you have to know that the better quality music is gonna be bigger size of the file. So this might be also something that's gonna be a problem for us. You're gonna need to have to play. I'm sure that for you to play better quality music with all that features, you will need to have better mobile internet. I don't know if 3G is gonna be good enough. I think the 4G is gonna be minimum. So, and like the 5G is gonna be like amazing for all that features, because let's say that right now the size of the song, it's around, I don't know, 3 megabytes when it's in the normal basic kind of already old quality, and the big quality it's 12 megabytes and could be more for one song. So like right now, oh, I remember like a good example. Right now the size of the album, the sending around 13 songs, could be from 40 megabytes up to 100 megabytes per album. And right now when you're downloading everything, like I used to have 40 gigabytes of music saved on my phone, and right now, because my phone have 256 gigabyte of storage, and with the iPhone I'm not able to expand it. I have to, at one point I have to delete some of the songs. Like the phone is giving me an option like to delete the songs which are not listening to anymore. That's a good feature, I like that. But right now, when there's gonna be option for the high quality sound, I would definitely going to be going to download everything again with the high quality, uh, and that could be also a problem if you don't have option to extend it. That could be a problem. But I'm sure if Apple Music going to release that, they're gonna also give you an option for sure to download, if you like to download the music in basic quality, high quality, maybe the Dolby Atmos quality, the feature Dolby Atmos feature, and I'm sure that it's gonna show you the size of the file, because on the for the whole albums it's saying it's showing how big is the file. Also the Apple device, like in settings, there's also options like that on the Apple Music app for the Android phones, because if you don't know yet, of course you can download the Apple Music for Android phone and it's working pretty fine. Also, Apple Music got that good feature for like 3 months for free for testing. So if you're, I'm sure that probably most of you are using Spotify, because this is like most popular app right now. If you would like to check out, if you are got setup, which will give you an option like good headphones, or like the newest stuff with the Dolby Atmos, or good good music stereo sound system in your home, or good speakers, doesn't matter. Uh, I'm definitely recommending you to download the app on the Android phone, or if you're not using it on your iPhone, also download it. And when the feature is going to be available, I would definitely recommend you to go and check out that option, because it's 3 months for free. You can cancel it anytime, and you know it's better than just one week. I think the Tidal have 1 week or even less. I don't know about Spotify. It was also something like 3 months for free, but Spotify don't have yet, and will not have the hi-fi audio. But if they will have hi-fi audio, I think you have to pay for that extra. We'll see. That's gonna be something big coming up. But as far Apple Music is doing this first, Tidal probably is going to die. I don't know what they're gonna do with it, but I'm sure that the people from Hi-Fi are going to move out to Apple Music, definitely. Uh, but I'm recommending you to test this out. I'm gonna be, of course, testing this out. I got pretty good stereo system at home. Even I think I got Beats Pro, which are also good, high quality audio setup. So I'm gonna be testing this out. Uh, I'm sure that the quality is gonna be compared to the vinyls, to the LP, and that extra feature of Dolby Atmos could be something on the next level for the music. When I was reading about the streaming services, I read that some of the corporations they having that options, but I didn't test it out. I never heard it on, so this is gonna be also something new for me. Also, it's not like that all of that albums are going to feature that. But when it's going to be featured, it's gonna tell you about it. That's for sure. So I think it's a great option. I think it's something nice to talk about, something new finally happening in the streaming services, because there's always a war like more music, or this is for free, or they have some exclusive, and etc and etc. But it's something that it's always like balancing itself. This thing, it's something on the new level, definitely worth it to talk about. From my personal side, I'm using Apple Music for a long time, the family cloud, so all of my family members also using Apple Music. uh, and I'm sure that all of the music that I'll download in the high quality audio. And if you didn't use it, if you didn't check Apple Music, I'm definitely recommend you to do the testing, just to check out the quality of the audio. Maybe you like get you to change it. So this is something as interesting. So far, guys, because we are live streaming, you can let me know on the chat which application you are using. Spotify, Apple Music, maybe you are using like YouTube Music. But when I was checking the available music, it's not even worth it to talk about YouTube Music, because it doesn't have too much music available. It got like 30 million songs or something like that, so it's pretty low number comparing to the giants like Spotify and Apple Music. uh, I'm not saying that this one is better, this one is shittier. I think both of them have some pretty good features, but I think right now Apple Music could have a feature that's gonna force people, not force, but people make change for that. So for me, it's pretty damn fucking cool. Okay, guys, let me know in the chat, please, which app are you using, or maybe uh, you can also let me know about. We can have some discussion. Uh, if like this new quality, new features, because it's just not quality, it's also a new feature like for the audio. It's gonna give you a new experience from listening of the music. Uh, and it's also going to work on the iPhones just from the speakers. So this could be something interesting. Uh, it's like if this is something interesting to you for like change, or you're also on that level that you're already using your Spotify for years, and no way, Jose, to change it because you have to download everything all over again. Uh, I'm sure they should fucking include that option to transfer your playlist. That'd be fucking cool, to change the transition, but they don't care about that. Extra work, bruh, bruh. Oh fuck. Yeah, it's nice. Okay, Monia is saying that she might change it if she's using Spotify, or maybe Monia is already using Apple Music. So you can see that they're doing a good move. A good move. Definitely a good move. And if it's going to work, people are going to moving out the paid subscribers from Spotify to Apple Music. Uh, Spotify will have to work on something like that. But because they have, I'm sure maybe for them it's gonna be also for Spotify a good feature, to put high quality audio in the paid subscription. But it's gonna be a problem because right now the Spotify is kind of something like, you know, cheap option, I would call it like that, because you can use it for free. So it could be also something good for them, but it's also, you know, for bigger file size, you will need to have bigger servers. So, you know, that's gonna cost some money. Apple, they don't have problems to afford that. I don't know about Spotify. That could be a problem for them. So I think my predictions are, good thing is that because of the Apple move, is gonna force Spotify to make movements so that Spotify consumers will also getting something good out of it. And uh, my prediction is that they're going to put that feature, but I think they're gonna do it like Tidal option. You want to have better quality, you have to pay more, because you're not that flexible with that money, because it's also investment, as Apple Music can do, as Apple can do basically. And the third thing, I think that the Tidal is going to be probably die if they're not gonna work on anything else, or maybe somebody else. I think already somebody already bought the Tidal, so maybe they're gonna, you know, merge it with different streaming services and have that features. So that's one of the things. Okay, guys. So I think this is everything about the podcast. We'll be finishing the podcast part, and we're gonna be moving to the second part of the stream. So for everybody, because this movie is available, this part is gonna be available on YouTube. Everybody which is watching this on YouTube right now, guys, I'm inviting you to come over for the live stream, because you can be active in the chat, and we're gonna even play some games together. So that could be interesting. So thank you very much, guys, on YouTube. By the way, don't go away, everybody else on the stream right now, and see you in the next one.